Saturday morning and came down here to see my buddy Mike because he's working on this this Lincoln welder for a guy. He's replacing the board. I guess here's the board. Looks all burned up. This is burned up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, board is shot.
Wow, look at the gunk on the back of that.
I know. I tried to replace this. This is the MOSFET that controls the output, but that wasn't the problem. So you can see I had to look how thick the coating is. I had to actually whittle away the coating just so I could replace that.
I was just gonna say I've never seen that before. Look, it looks like an epoxy dip.
Yeah, the funny thing is that's a heat sink, and it's all the fins are all
gunked up. Yeah.
Yeah, like how's that supposed to work? Yeah, I know. Oh well.
That's crazy. It looked good on paper.
I couldn't repair it, so I don't really want to dig into it. So we just ordered a new one. So that should be here today.
But anyway, the guy was held up, and I knew I was going to be here, so I actually brought the Maytag.
Yeah.
You know, and Mike has a new arbor there. I don't know if he wanted to use that or how he's going to do it, but we're going to work on the Maytag, and he's going to put the bearings in for us. And then I brought a couple of reams. Once you put the bearings in, you have to ream them out because they actually get squeezed.
Yeah, we'll see how much. I mean, they're a nice fit on the crank now, so they'll probably shrink by a thousandth or two. So we'll have to kind of clean them up a little bit to get the running clearance right. But yeah, hopefully we can get that done today.
This one here is so long, Mike, you could probably line bore it.
Yeah.
Just like a big Hemi.
Yeah, that's it.
That's crazy, but it could be done. All right, let's go.
Alrighty.
All right, first thing he's going to have to do is take these oil retainers out. I'll hold out. I'll catch you, buddy.
Thank you.
It's not a seal, it just retains oil.
Yep.
Oh, here we go.
Got it? Did I dent it a little bit?
No, it looks fine.
Good? Okay, it's good.
No, just can't lose it.
No. So, yeah.
This one here is going to be a little tougher because you can't really get your screwdriver or your punch on there.
Yeah, let me see.
You have a lady finger or something?
Yeah, I do out on the work truck. I can get that and pop that out of there.
All right. All right, we're going to take this operation over to the Arbor Press.
Yep.
Mike just got a brand new Arbor Press.
I tightened that by mistake. The bearing. Okay. Yeah, we'll take these two parts over and we'll push out the old bearings. Got our little tool here. Let's get to it.
Okay, come on.
All right.
We'll see you over there.
All right.
All right, we're over this. I don't know, you guys. I don't know if you've seen the video where me and Mike picked this. I got to walk back. This thing is so big.
Yeah.
Yeah, what a beautiful piece of machinery. It's a 40-ton press, hydraulic press, with a built-in arbor press on the side, and that's what he's going to use.
Yeah.
But I don't know what year this is, but what a hunk of machinery this is.
Yeah, gotta be from the 50s, I would say. Actually, you know what? I saw this 6-47 here.
Huh.
And this is on here as well, 647. And then right next to it is machine number. So this is serial number 892. This is serial number 899.
Huh.
So, but I think that might be the date, 6 of 47.
I would think so.
So, yeah,
That's incredible.
it's a good machine.
Yeah, you can leave this in your will to somebody because you ain't going to outlast this, Mike.
No, I don't think so.
All right, let's get back to business.
Okay, so
We don't even know what size this arbor press is, but I got a 3-ton arbor press, and it's about half the size of that.
yeah,
So I'm thinking this one's at least
gotta be a 4
5
or
to 8.
Yeah, 5, yeah. So we got the
Oh yeah. Sorry about that.
the one bearing here. So
That's-
this is the flywheel side, right?
I believe so.
Yeah. So the flywheel side bearing. I'm just gonna set it right there. And we've got our little press tool here. You should be able to bear down on that.
That's a big handle. What is it? That's got to be a 3-foot handle.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
You can
make it
really want to
long.
get the force. You can just lean on it like that. There's a detent and a ball spring in here to lock it in place in the center. Right there.
Whoever had this took care of it, because you could tell the handle's not bent or nothing.
So we should be able to.
Okay, let me get around on the side here, Mike.
Okay.
So maybe I could see. Me and the tube can see that. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, I think we've got it pretty well supported. So we should be able to just kind of push that right out of there.
Yeah, it shouldn't be in that hard.
Get that.
There you go. We're getting movement.
Harder than you think, actually.
I know.
There's There's a bearing.
Yeah, there you go. Once you got started,
Watch out for my oil can.
watch out for your head.
Yeah.
You get in there with that. If you get in the head with that, I'll have to do this.
Okay, so
All right, one's out.
there's a bearing.
See, the new one doesn't have that notch, but I can't see what that does, Mike.
No, and to be honest with you, I can't either. You can see where the notch was. You can see a little shadow there. But it's like you said, when you install this, it threads in, so you really can never tell which position it's going to be when it's up.
Right.
So I don't know.
I think if you needed it, the new ones would have it in there.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh well. All right.
Okay, so that's that. Done with this one. So now we've got the block. So I'm going to have to set this on a piece of plate. Grab,
All right. We got the other part in here, the block. We got that set up.
so I don't see any obstruction that would prevent it from coming out in this direction. So that's the way we're going to press it out. Got to have it on a piece of plate because the
It's the only flat part.
right. Well, yeah, the cylinder, the base for the cylinder casting kind of sticks out. So I'll have to set it on there like that.
Wow. Just enough clearance.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's only that initial push. That's tough. Oh, here we go.
That's it.
Good thing that plate was there. Else we would have damaged the bad bearing. Or is that a bushing? You call it a bushing or bearing, Mike?
That's both, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I said. Half the time I call it a bushing, half the time I call it a bearing.
Yeah. I call it a bearing. So yeah, and there's no oil groove cut in this one either. There is just the hole in the side for the air fuel mixture to get in. Okay, well I'm gonna
Let's get the old ones.
Yeah.
Let's get the new ones.
yeah let's clean this
that
up and yeah we'll do that.
Okay. All right. Looks like we're ready to shove this other bearing in here.
Yeah, I just want to get it started here. Make sure it's started square.
Here you go. Some guys lube these up and everything. I see no reason to lube them up, Mike.
No, then I'm going to switch to just a piece of flat plate across the surface because this has the radius edge. So, and my tool here doesn't press on the very outer diameter. It presses slightly inward, and I don't want to mar that. So,
Plus, that way it'll wind up flush anyway.
yeah, actually, you know what? I'm going to use a piece of wood. I'm going to use a piece of wood in there and just send it the rest of the way.
All right. Yeah, Mike put a piece of softwood there and see if that works, buddy.
All right.
I don't see why it would. There you go. Look at it.
It's either going into the wood or it's going in the thing.
I was just going to say that.
I'm pretty sure it's going in the
Most of it's going in.
Yeah. I have a piece of harder wood we can use to send it the rest of the way home. Yeah.
Yeah, it went in, but
all right, let me grab
you know
a
what?
piece
You're
of-
probably better off with just a little plate.
a little piece of plate?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do
It'll
that.
be flat. It'll be flat.
All right.
It's funny how we think. We both think of the same stupid stuff at the same time. All right. Mike has a thick washer on there, and that should be plenty. Looks good from here.
All right. That's it.
That's it. That's all she wrote, buddy.
Perfect.
Better than no.
Excellent.
Yeah.
All right, so I want to test fit this on the crank now.
Yeah, I'm curious too.
And how much it shrank?
Let's go. Let's go check
Here
it
we
out.
go.
Yeah, it does. It did compress.
Only slightly, though.
Yeah, but enough where you have to touch it with a ream.
Yeah.
Imagine people that order always bushings and don't expect to, don't have a ream. Reams are expensive.
Yeah, that is a fact.
Huh. Oh well.
All
No
right.
problem for us, buddy.
All right, let's do the other side.
All right, hold up, buddy.
Walk.
You caught me sleeping over here.
We're ready. Come on.
I'm doing nothing. Don't do nothing. What you got it started? You put it in ready?
Yeah, it started. Just making sure it was straight. And
Let me get a look. See.
So can you see it
All
in
right.
there?
Yeah, Mike. You got it started. Now you just gotta send it through.
Yeah.
Send her home.
Gonna use the
Putting that little
washer.
washer in there. You know what? Can you turn it this way? So you're looking?
Can you see it there?
Yeah. Not only can I see it better, I can see it.
Okay, here.
Okay. You know you're gonna put your hand in my way. I guess nothing you can do about that.
I just want to make sure we're under the ram square. Yeah, they look pretty good. Like that. Okay. All right, here we go.
Here we go. It's going home.
Put the arm out. Should be just about there.
That's it.
Feels like
It's
it.
home. Oh,
There's a
that's just
washer.
your washer. It's stuck to the bottom of your thing.
There we go.
Let's see what it looks like. Perfect, buddy. Perfect.
Yeah.
Better than new. Now we just got to put them little oil retainers in and we're good to go.
Yeah, they're the perfect length too. Yeah, we got to put the oil retainers in, and we got to drill that hole.
Oh, that's right.
Right. So, and then.
I'm glad you said that. I would have put that together.
Yeah, then it still wouldn't have
I
run.
know. All right.
Okay, let's do it.
All right. Yeah, Mike is going to ream this. You just put some oil in there. You got a big blob on this side over there.
Yeah. So I have, this is an adjustable reamer. And what there is, so if the flutes here, you can see the slits that are right here, and here, and here, and here. So the actual cutters, there's no center is what I'm trying to say. There's no core. So at the end here, there's a screw, and there's a tapered end to that screw. So what you do is you run this in till it just touches, and then you advance it a bit further, and it spreads the center out, so it opens it up. Now there's no real way to measure that. It's pretty much you take a pass, you test your shaft in there, and then if it's still too tight, maybe just turn this a little hair and then take another pass. So that's what we're going to do. It's all custom here. So we'll set the screw out till it's just starting to touch, and then we'll take our first pass through here. So what I want to do is be able to send the reamer, the cutters, all the way through the first bearing, and then the reamer itself is long enough that this guide will set in the other bearing.
Right.
So it'll keep the thing straight, and then what we'll do is we'll spin it and we'll go back this way. So since it's not long enough to really like line ream it,
Right.
but it's pretty close.
Yeah. It's
Close enough for Maytag.
It's also Maytag.
Yeah, close
I
enough
was
for
going to say that.
So
It's not like we're working on a Hemi here.
no. So what we'll do is make sure that's slack, right?
Yeah, it's not going to take much because that was pretty close.
It was. The crank didn't fit in there, but it was pretty close. So we're really not removing a lot of material. So
Oh, listen, that's cutting nice too.
yeah, just want to make sure. Make sure, see what our chips look like. See them there?
Yeah.
So I'm going to test the crank there and make sure we're not like oversizing it dramatically.
All right.
So where's my rag at?
All right. Mike just did a small portion of it, and then tried out the crank, and it's
Still not quite there.
right. So even after this this test drive, you might have to widen it just a little bit more.
Yep. So now the pilot is in the other bearing. So I'm going to keep on sending it to that point there. And then I'm going to back it out. And you can see, like, I mean, we're pretty much removing just dust here. You know, it's so little material that it's actually taking off. So do that. And while it's still set there, I'm going to go in this side with it.
Switch sides.
Switch. And move on through in this direction here.
Yeah, you can tell by how much you're taking off by how easy it is to spin that ream.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of cutting surface, so that you definitely feel the drag. But so we're in the pilot of this one now. So we go all the way through with the cutter and back it back out.
See the way he's spinning it? You never reverse a ream. You always continue spinning it in one direction.
Right, in the cutting direction. Okay, so now we can wipe that out and do a test fit on the crank here. Make sure we don't have any chips in there. We're just going to put the one end in. This is the flywheel side, right? Yeah. Still doesn't quite fit in there, so still more material to remove. So that's the flywheel side. This is the kicker side, starting side. No, not quite. Still need to remove some material.
All right, Mike just opened it up a little. What'd you turn the ream up?
Like an eighth, less than an eighth of an actual turn on the screw.
Okay. Yeah, it's better to sneak up on these because once you go past, you can't put material back on.
Yeah. I mean, it actually does require a fair bit of force to crank it through there. But you know, once it goes through, you feel it. Okay. Okay, there's that side. Just wipe the chips off.
Switch.
Switch. Nope. Okay. Alright, let's give that a test fit.
All right. Mike just got done cleaning up all the shavings in the machine there,
Right.
and he test fitted the crank earlier, and it wasn't going in. You see where he has the blue on there, the machinist blue, right where the taper pin goes through, had a little titty sticking up. So
Yeah, it was funny. So actually, this was, you know, whatever size, I forget exactly what it was, but this area right here where the bluing is was 1/2 thousandth larger in diameter than this. But then this area was 1/1000th smaller in diameter than this. So there was 1/1000 between here and here, and I wasn't able to actually slide the crank through the bearing. And I didn't want to enlarge the bearing anymore because then that would just add to the clearance here because this is the smallest part. So we just took a file and we were dressing this little 1/2 inch wide strip here just to shrink it down a little bit so that now the crank can pass right through there. And you still feel it drag ever so slightly in this area, but that's okay because that doesn't ride in the bearing. But that fit is perfect. That's good, and then this one here as well. Sits right on there. Now when you assemble these, you need a gasket here. Because if you crank it all the way down like that, see there's a little gap? So we actually have no end play, so the crank is effectively stuck in there because it's sandwiched between the two bearings. So once you put your gasket in there, that opens it up a little bit, and that sets your end plate in the crank. But with that open, it's perfect.
that's good.
Fits real nice.
Probably better than when it was new.
Yeah. So all we got to do is push your little oil seals back in, or your oil catchers, and that's it.
And that's it. I'll take it home and clean it up and paint it.
Yep.
And then we're all ready to put it back together.
That's right.
All right. Mike just put them little oil retainers in. And we should be good to go.
I think so.
I think so. Might as well put the crank in there so I can take it all home in one spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do is put a little bit of clean the bluing off of there real quick. There you go, one Maytag block.
That's it.
Oh, you know what?
Oh,
Drill the hole. Oh man,
Oh,
didn't we
man.
say we were gonna do that?
We did. We did
Oh,
3
man.
times. We said, don't forget to do it, and we forgot to do it.
All right, let's do that now.
Boy, imagine trying to start without that
Oh
hole.
man,
Ay,
we
ay,
would have both looked at each other and said, "Hey."
I know. Wait, did you drill it? No, I thought you drilled it. No.
Oh man. All right, let's do it.
All right, let's drill it. All right, Mike's all set up in his drill press there. He's got it set so he won't go too far.
Yeah, we got the depth stop set. I don't think I set it deep enough. All right, let's try that then. That's fun. There it is.
There we go. All right. Yeah, that was just a test. We want to see how many of you guys are paying attention. See if we're going to drill that hole.
So now we got to take the little file and just dress that up a little bit.
Just deburr
One
that.
of these little micro files here. Actually, this little round one. This little round one. Let's take it back to the bench.
All right. Mike's just deburring that little hole he drilled, and we should be good to go. So I guess maybe, I don't know how long this video is, but maybe we'll see you back at the Road King Ranch.
And we'll get it running.
And if not, we'll see you in the next one. All right, what do you say, buddy?
Enough of this.
Enough of this. All right.